Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to do one of my all-time favorite comfort foods, turkey. So to start with, I like to do a rub the night before on my turkey. And it's very simple. I've got about 4 cloves of chopped garlic, 2 teaspoons of salt. I've got a teaspoon of oregano, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and an 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and a couple tablespoons of olive oil. All right, so I just have my little mortar and pestle here. I'm gonna put my garlic in there and my salt. I'm just going to smash that up into a little paste. Pretty well mashed. I'm gonna get all that garlicky goodness off of this. And then I'm gonna pour in my spices. Mix that up. And my olive oil. Might need a little more, we'll check it out. If you don't like so much garlic, you don't have to use so much. I just really love garlic. So I tend to use a lot in every recipe. All right, so there's my little magic paste. And here's my turkey. So what I do is I'm going to get the skin lifted up here, because I see a lot of times people put their rub or their marinade right on the skin. Well, I want it right on the meat. I'm going to get in there and flavor that. Don't forget about your big drumsticks to get the skin off of those. Hands dirty, but that's all right. And just put it in there and rub it on. Again, don't forget to get some on your drums. So good, guys. There. Any little bit, I just kind of rub the outside. And that's it for prep for the night before. And then I put it, if you have a cover for your pan, you can put that on there. I don't. For this one, I'm just gonna put some tin foil over there, stick it in the fridge, and then get it out when you're ready to cook it in the morning. So that's it for now. So now it's time to make our stuffing for our turkey. Now I know you're looking at my ingredients and saying, that doesn't look like cube bread or potatoes and seasoning. No, I do things a little bit differently. I do a Congris or Moros and Cristianos, it might be known as, but in this house we call it Congris, which is black beans and rice cooked together. So what I do is I partially cook this in my Instapot, and then I put the rest in my turkey to cook, and then it cooks with all the drippings of the turkey, and it is heaven. My husband says that he could just throw away the turkey and eat the Congris, but we're not doing that. So for ingredients, I've got 1 can of black beans. Now I did drain these just to keep my water-rice ratio good. I've got 1 cup of rice, about half an onion and half a green pepper, and 2 cloves of garlic. I've got a bay leaf, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of oregano, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper, and a teaspoon of salt. And this is about 4 slices of bacon, just chopped up because we're going to fry that up, and 3/4 of a cup of water. And that's it. Okay, so I've got my pot on saute. I'm just going to put my bacon in there to fry up. Now, if you don't like bacon, you don't want to put it in there, that's fine. Just skip that step and just go ahead and fry up your peppers and onions and garlic next. You don't have to put the bacon. It just tastes so much better with bacon. Nothing else in here but bacon, and it smells so good. All right, so let's get our pepper, onions, and garlic in there. All right, so now we can add everything else. Stir that all up. Mix all that goodness up. And there we go. Put it on rice. Now remember, we don't want to cook this all the way through. So I stopped this about halfway through. All the water is absorbed. The rice isn't fully cooked yet, but that's exactly what we want. So, make some room here for my turkey. Remember, we marinated this, and it looks gorgeous. Things can get a little messy here, but we just want to put that in there. And before you start making your Congris, it's a good time to preheat your oven to 375. So by the time your Congris is finished, throw out my bay leaf because that can get lost in there. stuffed in there. But wait, we're not done. The rest of that pack of bacon is not gonna go to waste. So what I like to do, lift up that skin again, and then I lay the bacon right across it. I know it's not very healthy, but I do it twice a year, Thanksgiving and Christmas, so that's okay for me. Because it's so good. But you don't have to do the bacon if you don't want. Don't forget the drumsticks. Get one out on there. Now I think I'm ready for the oven. This is about 11 pounds, just over. It takes about 15 minutes per pound, so this should take about 3 hours in the oven, give or take, but we will watch that. And yeah, if you have an instant read thermometer, that's the best thing. I don't know about you guys, but my tummy is rumbling. It is smelling this delicious turkey cooking for the last few hours. All right. Turn this around so you can see what I see. We've got all that Congris in there, all underneath that bacon. So I'm just going to take out all this Congris. And this is only a little turkey. If you get a big one, you have more room for more Congris, which never, ever lasts very long in this house. All right, let's get this turkey. Now I am going to take a little taste of the turkey before I take it to the table to carve it. That is so good. I got that bacon flavor in there. And you can taste that delicious rub that we put on. Guys, you have to try your turkey like this. Even if you don't do the Congris, at least try the rub, and the bacon is the real kicker. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully next time you make a turkey, you'll try it this way. And we'll see you next time.